How's the calf?
Pretty good, pretty good.
When was it finally 100%?
Oh well, in training camp for the World Cup in training camp, during the training camp in Spain overseas.
How did that FIBA experience help you, would you say?
It helped me a lot. You know, it's different kind of style of basketball. You know, and different thing, and you playing with different players against different, you know, countries. So I think it helped me a lot.
Did you give Powell any grief for choosing Chicago over coming here?
Excuse me?
Did you give Powell any grief for choosing the Bulls over coming here?
Yeah, we're talking a little bit. You know, I think it's kind of personal conversation we had, me and Powell. Yeah, but he's just happy. That's the most important, you know.
Hey, Serge, Russell and Kevin both bowed out of the World Championships. Were you tempted? Because, I mean, you were hurt. You were tired also. Were you tempted not to play this summer also?
Not really. For me, it was my goal, you know. Already before the World Cup, I was already thinking I really want to play the World Cup because it's my first time, and it's going to be my first time. And something I'd be dreaming about when I was young, you know. So it was a great opportunity, you know, to make my dream come true. So that's why.
Serge, can you talk about all the emotions with your calf injury last year in the postseason, and then what did you work on in the offseason to improve on the court?
Oh, no, what do you mean? For my calf or my game?
For both. I mean, talk about the emotions with the injury.
Yeah, first of all, I'd be focusing on working my calf all summer, you know, try to make it get better as soon possible. And also, like always, you know, keep working my game. You know, that's just something. I don't know. I don't need to keep talking because, and personally, I'm gonna do it always. You know, so. But my main focusing was getting better in my calf. Right now, I'm 100%, so I'm ready to go.
Serge, you look back, can you believe that you're heading into your 6th training camp and just kind of reflect on your journey so far?
Yeah, man, it's going fast. I can't believe it. I'm already 6 right now. And I remember the first time I was 19, and now I'm 25 right now. It feels like it was yesterday, but I'm really exciting. Every year I feel I'm getting better, like a person, like a player. And I feel blessing to be part of this organization. You know, again, I'm so happy and I'm ready to go.
You said it's gone by fast, but you're just 25. Kevin's 26. Russ is 25. But you guys are the leaders on this team. Just can you tell me a little bit about how you've evolved as a leader?
Oh, you know, because good thing about us, we be playing together for a long time. We be growing up together. You know, learning each other, and we got some young guys becoming too. So I think is how responsibility to take care of those guys. You know, that's why we try to do our best we can because, like you say, we're 25 and 26, but for us it's not about age. You know, it's not about age. It's because if it's about age, we will not be here where we are. So I think it's just about the way we want to think and our goal for the team. That's why.
Serge, when you injured your calf and the team was opening up in San Antonio, you didn't join the team. Did you know at that time that you would be able to play, or was it just were you just working and then at the last moment?
No, I knew already I would be able to play when the team gonna be back here in OKC. I was waiting for.
And so when you look back on it, are you surprised you were able to play with the severity of that injury?
I was not surprised. Like I say again, I was waiting for. You know, I knew already I would not play the first 2 games in San Antonio, but when the team get back, you know, in town, maybe game 6 or game 7, I will be able to play. So that was my mindset.
Serge, besides obviously playing for Team Spain, what did you do in the postseason to prepare for this season, just personally, spending time resting and stuff like that?
Well, before the national team, I joined the national team in Spain, in Madrid. I was back home in Congo with UNICEF, doing some work, doing some charity work, and also I was with Starkey Foundation to help the kids. So I'll be doing different things. Also, I built my basketball court in my hometown, where my neighborhood where I grew up. So all those kind of stuff. It was kind of very busy. I was there for like 12 days. All 12 days, it was different thing. Today, with UNICEF, with Starkey, helping the orphanage, those kind of stuff. It was more, it's a personal thing because it's something I love to do when I have day off.
Anyone else?
So speaking of going back home, when you were younger and maybe just starting out playing basketball, were there players from Africa that you looked up to that opened the doors that you thought maybe this is an opportunity for me, maybe I can play in the NBA?
Yes, Mutombo Dikembe. That's the only one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And at what point did you realize that the opportunity might be there for you? Do you remember how old you were? What the circumstances
were?
were?
First of all, when I was young, my dad was playing basketball. My dad and my mom, they was playing basketball. So all my life, I've been around the basketball life. And for my dad, his dream was one day his son to become one of the best big men in Africa in basketball. So, and it became my dream too, since I was young.
Do you see more kids playing basketball and becoming better?
Right now? Yes, a lot. It surprises me every time when I go back home. I see some kids, they start playing football, soccer. They change now and start playing basketball. So it's something great to see.
Serge, how long have you been back, and have you had a chance to play alongside Mitch McGary? What do you think of his game, Mitch?
Who?
Mitch McGary.
Mitch McGary. Mitch McGary. I didn't play with him yet. I did get back in town like 2 days ago.
Okay. No, I was just wondering when you got back.
Yeah, 2 days ago, yeah.
Okay.
You asking me if I
have you had a chance to meet him
yet.
or what you think of him? Or
Not yet.
You mentioned your time in Africa and all that. I don't know if you followed it, but the whole thing with Luol Deng and Danny Ferry and the comments by the Atlanta GM, do you have any thoughts on that and how that's all been handled?
Well, my thought is, everybody do mistake. I think it was a mistake, and we understand it, and it happened. It's a mistake, so only thing we can do is learn from that and move on,